tiẹ̀ wo tewu orí èló ló ra mọ́tò yẹn gan mo fẹ́ mọ iye tó jẹ́ gbogbo èrò bá pa lọ́lọ́ olówó méjì ń sọ̀rọ̀ òyìnbó ń ré bọ́ lákọ̀ àwé níwájú mi don't be silly mọ́tò 15 million tí mo rà lọ́sẹ̀ tó kọjá àlejò yẹn fún lésì mo ní màá jọ ẹ lójú mo dẹ̀ máa wọ́ ẹ lẹ̀ ìgbéraga ẹ ti pọ̀jù èló lóní tó kún ọ lójú lóní ni wọ́n fi yé ọ pébi títì ẹ parí sí ibẹ̀ ni tèmi ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àṣẹ torí ẹnìkan olówó méjì forí gbárí afẹ́ gbẹ́ nìkan gòkè afẹ́ tún tẹ nìkan ṣe àlejò ẹ sẹ́wọ́ sẹ́yìn ọmọ gbé báàgì mi wá mo fẹ́ fi yé wèrè yìí pé mo lè rà á kí bàjẹ́ mi ò ní sanwó iná yẹn mi ò dẹ̀ ní láti kọ check ló bá sí briefcase àfi bí àlá ó ka 15 million ó kò lé olówó lọ́wọ́ ó ní gbowó mọ́tò ẹ bí o wá bí wọ́ sí àǹdẹ̀ bá ń kówé ọkọ̀ ìyẹn bá fi tìjú parẹ́ ó bá kọjú sí bàbá tí bí bàbá oníkẹ̀kẹ́ níbi tó ti ń sòsùké ó ní dádì ẹ̀yẹ eke onílẹ̀kùn yín parí sí ẹ̀ mọ mọ́tò wíwá bàbá ni mo ń gbìyànjú mọ́tò yẹn ti di tiyín bàbá tí bí sáré lọ sókè bí ẹni tí nǹkan jẹ́jẹ́ nígbà tó ń sáré padà bọ̀ ṣe ló ń tọ́ bí ọ̀pọ̀lọ ó ń jó láláìrílu ó ń jí jóòdì níbi tó ti ń jó lọ́wọ́ àlejò yẹn fa ṣẹ́ẹ̀kì yọ ṣẹ́ẹ̀kì 2 million ó fi lé bàbá lọ́wọ́ ó ní dádì ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ ẹ ò gbúdọ̀ ta mọ́tò yìí ẹ máa fi jayé kiri ṣé ẹ rówó eléyìí òwò tó bá wù yín tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe ẹ lọ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ẹ gbọ́ bó bá ti jẹ́ kí ẹ pè mí káàdì mi nìyí ẹ wá wojó lẹ́sẹ̀ arúgbó wọ́sù yìí tó parí ó bàbá jẹ́ tó torí mi ṣẹlẹ̀ ó tó láì rí ìlú yóò bí àdìtì.
ìyanu tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ táwọn kì í jó bí òdì ayọ̀ tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí máa fi jó bí àdìtì oṣù yìí tó parí bàbá tí ó torí mi ṣẹlẹ̀ ìjọ láì rí ìlú kì í jó bí àdìtì.
kí n jó láì rí ìlú kì í jó bí àdìtì.
ìjọ láì rí ìlú kì í jó bí àdìtì.
ìdẹ̀ tí jó bí àdìtì.
ìjọ láì rí ìlú
olúwa jẹ́ jó bí àdìtì. ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ayọ̀ láyé mi támú mi jí ìjó olúwa.
ìjọ láì rí ìlú ìjó bí àdìtì.
bàbá jẹ́ kí n gba lẹ́tà ayọ̀ támú mi jó bí àdìtì sẹ́.
ìjọ láì rí ìlú ìjó bí àdìtì.
olóríire kan pè mí ó kí n gbà pé ayọ̀ láyé mi náà gba lẹ́tà ayọ̀ kó sì tó parí. ẹ fi lẹ́tà ire ránṣẹ́ sí mi mo fẹ́ jó bí àdìtì ó. ayọ̀ lájà ń bọ̀. kí n jó láì rí ìlú bàbá ó jẹ́ ń jó bí àdìtì ó.
ìjọ láì rí ìlú kí n jó bí àdìtì.
ire mi ń bọ̀ lọ́nà lóṣù táwa yìí ayọ̀ mi ń bọ̀ lọ́nà àti ìbùkún ńlá gbogbo alábàárìn ojú rere ló ń bọ̀ nílé mi bó ti wù kán pọ̀ tó ń bá wọn lálejò Jésù olùgbàlà má jẹ́ n kú ṣáájú ìgbà yẹn.
ire mi bọ̀ lọ́nà lóṣù táwa yìí ayọ̀ mi bọ̀ lọ́nà àti ìbùkún ńlá gbogbo alábàárìn ojú rere ló ń bọ̀ nílé mi bó ti wù kán pọ̀ tó ń bá wọn lálejò Jésù olùgbàlà má jẹ́ n kú ṣáájú ìgbà yẹn.
ojú rere máa lọ sílẹ̀kùn ire gbogbo ohun tó máa síwájú ó sì lálábàárìn lára lábàárìn ojú rere ìbùkún jẹ́ lára lábàárìn ojú rere lálàáfíà gbéga ìrànlọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú ìṣẹ́gun bó ti wù kán pọ̀ tó ń bá wọn lálejò Jésù olùgbàlà má jẹ́ n kú ṣáájú ìgbà yẹn.
ire mi bọ̀ lọ́nà lóṣù táwa yìí ayọ̀ mi bọ̀ lọ́nà àti ìbùkún ńlá gbogbo alábàárìn ojú rere ló ń bọ̀ nílé mi ó ti wù kán pọ̀ tó ń bá wọn lálejò Jésù olùgbàlà má jẹ́ kú ṣáájú ìgbà yẹn.
ká mi lára jù gan lójú rẹ̀ àgàn tó rójú rere gbà dandan alóyún aláìsàn tó bá rójú rere wà rí ìwòsàn mo fẹ́ jú rere ènìyàn mo fẹ́ tọ́lọ́run bójú rere bá kalẹ̀ sínú ilé mi òun yóò sọ pé mi ò lè dàgbé mo ń lọ bójú rere ayọ̀ yóò sọ pé mi ò lè dàgbé mo ń lọ bójú rere ìdè gbogbo yóò sọ pé a ò lè dàgbé a ń lọ bójú rere bó ti wù kán pọ̀ tó ń ó gbà wọ́n lálejò Jésù olùgbàlà má jẹ́ kú sájú ìgbà yẹn.
Ire mi bọ́ lọ́nà lóṣù táwa yìí ayọ̀ mi bọ́ lọ́nà àti ìbùkún ńlá gbogbo alábàárìn ojú rere ló ń bọ̀ nílé mi ó ti wù kán pọ̀ tó ń ó gbà wọ́n lálejò Jésù olùgbàlà má jẹ́ kú sájú ìgbà yẹn.
Alábàárìn ojú rere ti dọ́dọ̀ mi o ó ń pè yín kẹ́ máa bọ̀ o.
Alábàárìn ojú rere ti dọ́dọ̀ mi o.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy TKM live again at your intimate word in the diaspora, right here on Number People TV. Like I keep on saying, every Thursday from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock UK time, we always live on that your intimate word in the diaspora. You can tell your friends around the world because we broadcast all over the world. People watching me all the way from the Caribbean island all the way down to the United States, right here in the UK, all the way down to Sweden and Denmark, Copenhagen and Nigeria, all around the African continent, people watch me live. Like I keep saying, it's getting bigger and bigger every single time. I'm very sorry, but like 2 weeks ago, we couldn't do anything right here because I had to fly out down to the Caribbean island for one reason or the other, because we need to do some things, because we actually projected into the Caribbean, and I know things is getting better and better every single time. This is your boy every single time, and I thank all my fans and friends and family for actually wishing me happy birthday a couple weeks ago, but I didn't have the chance to actually say thank you last week. But today, I'm saying thank you for all the messages and my photos around the social media. I say thank you so much for all your love and encouragement, and all the messages that actually came through to me. I say thank you so much. Every single time when I come on this program, I'm always happy, I'm always excited, because I know you guys are actually supporting me. And I have to say God bless you all for all the things that you've been doing for me. And this is another program live here on Nigerian Entertainment World in the Diaspora on Number People TV. Last week Thursday was fun, was excited. We had fun with my brother, kind of a little brother that actually is kind of upcoming artist, and people know him around the world. And he sings a lot of music, and people love him so much. Timmy Tope, the T-Boy, thank you for coming in last week Thursday on the short notice. Actually come in, and you actually created the time for me to for you to come down here last week Thursday. It was fun, it was exciting, it was great, and I have a nice time last week. We actually did a lot of collaboration and singing and everything was dope. It was hot, because I really love y'all for coming down on the program. And I hope sooner or later when I call you again, y'all going to come back again to talk to your fans, because your fans want to see you again. So T-Boy, get ready. Sooner or later, I'm going to call you again to come down. Right, today is a great day. Today is a day that I've been looking forward to, because I told you I've got a very big artist in the gospel industry that is a very good sister to me, and we kind of look alike. People tell me and my sister, we look alike because we're family. So when she comes on the program, you're gonna have the chance to actually see this person come live on the program. She's going to be talking a lot of things. She's going to be talking about a lot of things in the entertainment world right here in the diaspora, and what she's been doing in the entertainment world. So I just want you to just sit down, have your popcorn and your drink, and just relax and enjoy yourself. Before I go ahead and actually call her to come into the studio to talk about the entertainment world or what she's going through in the entertainment world in the diaspora, I need to thank my guys in the Caribbean island in St. Lucia. The mayor of St. Lucia, I have to thank you so much. Mr. Francis, thank you so much for hosting me last week. It was great, it was exciting, and all the meetings we actually did over there went so well. And I'm so happy, I'm so excited that you actually helped me out to actually bring down the good thing down in St. Lucia. So I really need to thank you for everything they've done for me down in St. Lucia last week. And I have to thank Senator Fortuna Ben Rose for everything that you've done for me. God bless you. We're bringing out, we're projecting. We're doing a lot of things that you guys couldn't see that we could do. Now we're bringing the African continent all the way down to the Caribbean island, and the Caribbean island is coming down to the African end, so it's going to be dope. So you just keep watching this space, because things are getting bigger and bigger every single time. Like Juliet's going all the way down to the Caribbean island, and we're doing a lot of things, which is going to be good. So you keep watching, because St. Lucia's Got Talent is coming down soon. I have to thank Honorable, one of the honorables of health and wellness, Honorable Isaac. Thank you very much for hosting us in St. Lucia. God bless you. I'm so excited to have known you guys. It was really, really good. And I know that God is going to do wonders. And I have to thank all the management crew of like Juliet, Monica Frederick, and I have to thank Yasmin Softwell, and I have to thank Lamore, and I have to thank Latoya Poliers for everything that you done. We had a great time down in St. Lucia. Everything was dope. Everything went so well. And I hope sooner or later I will be back again in St. Lucia to see you guys. And Juliana Fobbs Benjamin, thank you for putting these things together. Thanks for having the dream and the vision to bring these things alive. And I know Africa is going to be so proud of us when we do all these things next year, because in 2019 it's going to be really, really great. Now tonight, before I even go ahead, I've got, if you can see what I'm wearing tonight, courtesy of Latso Music and Films. He actually produced this for me. And if I could open it for you, you can see what I'm saying. I'm going to ask some questions tonight. And if I ask some questions tonight, you can see what I'm wearing. Right here is the same as this t-shirt here. So I'm telling you, I'm going to ask some questions tonight. And if I ask this question and you get it right, be rest assured just drop down a message and just tell me your size, if it's small, medium, or large. Let me know. If it's extra large, you can't get inside because they ain't got no size in extra large. But I can tell you, if you answer my question right tonight, courtesy of Let's Soul Films, Music and Films, I'm going to post this long sleeve t-shirt to you if you get my question right. I thank everybody for supporting Team Connections, music, and Nigerians in the world in the diaspora. I thank you all for actually supporting us and make this getting bigger every single time. And I know things is going to be bigger than this in 2019. And I bless God in your life and everything. And I know who everyone is actually supporting us, especially Chief Adebayo Adiaga, giving us a platform to showcase my brethren, my brothers, my colleagues, my sisters in the entertainment world in the diaspora. I have to thank Chief Adebayo Adiaga for giving me the chance to actually bring you guys on board, for people to actually get you guys close to your fans and celebrating all these guys around the world. So I actually bless his life with the Spirit of God, and I know God is going to do wonders for giving us this chance to actually showcase the entertainment world in the diaspora. God bless you, Chief Adebayo Adiaga. Ẹ̀yin àmì mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ní ká bá tó lè ṣe mí ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá. Mo dúpẹ́ torí pé T-Boy á pè ẹ́, ìpeni ní peni ṣọlá á pè ẹ́, ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ wa ní hò. Àṣepọ̀ wa ò ní bàjẹ́, iṣẹ́ wa ò ní jóná. Bá a ṣe ń pè ẹ́ tó jẹ́ kójú tiwa tó lẹ̀ dá wa lóhùn, iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ yóò máa lòkè, Ọlọ́run sì máa fẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ sókè. Yíní ni o, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ rẹ T-Boy, Tèmítọ́pẹ́ di T-Boy. Mo dúpẹ́ á pè ẹ́ tó lẹ̀ jẹ́ mi ní òwò lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Ibi tó ti ibi gbogbo ṣe ń ráyè láti yọjú sí wa kò ní bàjẹ́ o. Iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ tọ́lọ́run gbélé ẹ lọ́wọ́, Ọlọ́run máa lànà gbogbo ibi tó bá dé yóò máa yọrí sí rere. Pàápàá Chief Adebayo Adiaga, adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o, tẹ́ fún wa láàyè láti lè máa jomi tó rọrọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn òṣèré, ògbóǹtarìgì olórin àti òṣèré àtàwọn àwọn gbojúgbajà ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì níbí. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé ẹ fún wa láàyè láti lè máa ṣe àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí. Àṣepọ̀ wa ò ní bàjẹ́, Noble TV yóò ṣe máa ṣe kíni, yóò máa lọ sókè sí. A ti rìn àwọn ìrìn àjò díẹ̀ torí ẹni ò jẹ́ rí wa níbi ọ̀sẹ̀ kan sí méjì sẹ́yìn. Mo ti sọ gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí a lọ ṣe ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì fún àǹfààní àwọn tá àgbọ́ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì dáadáa. Ẹ má ṣe bínú sí mi, mo kàn ní kí n yan lérè fẹ́ ni. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín fún gbogbo àwọn tó tọ́jú wa nígbà tá a lọ sí ìlú àwọn àjèrèké, tó ṣe kí wọ́n tọ́jú wa, wọ́n fún wa ní jẹun, fún wa ní mímu, a ṣe ètò, a ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. A dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ nǹkan tá a lọ ṣe ó yọrí sí rere. Ọdún tó ń bọ̀ yóò jọdún re, ọdún aláyọ̀, ọdún ológo fún gbogbo wa, ìgbéga ní ó jẹ́ fún gbogbo wa ní ọdún tí a fẹ́ mú yìí. Lónìí gbajúgbajà òṣèré ẹ̀mí ni mò ń gbé bọ̀. Àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ènìyàn máa ń pè é ní òyìnbó Jésù. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ènìyàn máa ń wò pé kí ló dé, báwo lẹni ṣe ń kọ orin ní èdè abínibí. Lálẹ́ yìí kéṣekéṣe lẹ́sìn rí kàsàkàsà ń bọ̀ lọ́nà kàsàkàsà bàbá kéṣekéṣe. Nígbà tí ìránṣẹ́ yìí bá dé yóò sọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìdí tó fi ń kọrin ní èdè abínibí wa. Ẹ má lọ, ẹ ra mú gúgúrú yín àti ẹ̀pà àti omi, ẹ rọra máa mú lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan, kẹ̀dẹ̀rà máa ṣe fàájì, kẹ̀ máa bá wa bá ètò náà lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sórí ìpolówó díẹ̀. Nígbà tí n bá padà dé, a ó ní àǹfààní láti pàdé àlejò tí mo mú wá lónìí. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy. We're going to go on a short break. When I get back, you're going to have the chance to meet my guest artist right here on Nigerian Entertainment World in the diaspora. This is your boy TKM. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Holla.
àgbàdo inú ọ̀tọ̀ ó dàwọ̀ mọ́dúfẹ́ díẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́dìyẹ wá ó ti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ikú.
Ladies and gentlemen, like I keep on saying every single time, it's getting bigger and bigger every time. Like I told you, my special guest is going to be coming down live on the program. Right here, you can see her actually giving us some nice song in our native language in Nigeria. And you'll be surprised while she's singing that in our native language. But before we go ahead, you need to know who this pretty and beautiful woman is. So before we go ahead, we need to just know your name, madam.
My name is Dorien Oluwakemi Jacob, aka Oyibo Jesu.
You can see Dorien Oluwamadupe Jacob, aka Oyibo Jesu, right?
Yes.
Right. If I could ask you, because I'm going to take it one step after the other, because a lot of people need to know you. They've seen you sing a lot of times all around the world. They keep thinking, who is this woman? You know, this woman singing Nigerian language, and people don't have the chance to actually know all artists around. They just see them singing. They don't really get to know them. So the purpose of putting down this platform is for people to come on board and speak to their fans, and the fans can get to know them. And that's why our motto of this platform is celebrating all the celebrities and bringing them close to their fans. So now we want to bring you close to your fans, and people should get to know you a little bit more.
Yes.
And you know, we look alike anyway, so yeah, a lot of people tell me.
Absolutely. Same color.
Yes, a lot of people tell me that we look alike, and but people need to know a little bit about you. Where are you actually from?
I'm from Holland, the Netherlands.
Oh, so you speak Dutch?
Yes.
Dutch.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Dankeschön.
No,
You
that's
say
German.
That's German.
Yeah, that's German. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm actually speaking German rather than speaking Dutch.
Yes.
Oh, I thought German speak Dutch too.
No, it's a different language.
It's different language.
You can understand though. But
A little bit.
Yeah.
So it's just like Italian and Spanish speaking the same kind of thing, and you understand each other. So you're understanding each other as well. Okay. So you're from Holland.
Holland.
And you were born in Holland, or you were born in London, or
No. I'm born in the Netherlands.
you born in Netherlands?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I lived there up till I was like 21.
Before you
21,
actually moved
22.
out from there and moved down to the
so my
to
whole
the UK.
childhood is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
so,
proper Dutch.
Oh, okay. So you were born and brought up in the Netherlands.
Yes.
And which town actually is it?
It's between Utrecht and Arnhem, so in the middle of Holland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Oh, right. Because usually I always go to Ireland. I don't really know much about the Netherlands, but I go there every time because I'm actually a fan of KLM. So I go down every single time. And
Everybody always knows Amsterdam, and that's it. But it's more beautiful
usually,
than that.
Yeah, because
Absolutely.
I will try one of these days to actually go to the suburb and see how the Netherlands looks like, because I think the countryside is going to probably
It's very
very
nice.
nice.
Very nice. Very
Mm.
nice.
Okay,
Absolutely.
now let's kick it up. You were born in the Netherlands. You grew up in the Netherlands. You started your kindergarten. You started your schooling in the Netherlands. Yep. Okay, give me a brief history about your schooling in the Netherlands, from primary school to the high school, and probably if you're doing a university over there, or just give me a little bit of background of your growing up.
So in Holland, the kind of school system is very different.
Okay.
So there's not so much pressure on the children. You just kind of play until you're like 5, 6, 7 years old, and then they start teaching you stuff. But you know, it's like, I think Holland and Sweden are very much alike with that. But
I think it's like Nigeria. Before you go to school, you have to do like that. If your hair didn't touch your ear. So the Netherlands kind of like Europe. Okay, that's good. All right. Now I'm getting the logic. I'm getting the link now.
You're trying a link now. Yeah. Oh, I can trust you. The culture is so different. it's so funny. So I did primary school there. I did secondary school there, and then I went into nursing. So I did university. I did nursing.
In the Netherlands.
Everything in the Netherlands before I came here.
Right.
Yes.
Before I go ahead with you, I need to ask who this gentleman is sitting down close to us, his name, and what he represents.
Yeah. My name is Javier Jacob. I'm the husband to Oyibo Jesu.
Oh, I thought you were the bodyguard. I was actually thinking of...
He tries to be though.
I was thinking of asking for a number. I didn't realize. Oh, Thank you for letting me know.
I know. If you try,
Yeah.
you're in big trouble.
Okay, so Mr. Jacob, you the husband to this beautiful
Yes,
woman,
sir.
and you've been together for a while, and God has blessed your union. Because I
Yes,
followed
sir.
you guys right from the beginning, and if I take you back about 10, 12 years ago, when I met you, you probably might have forgot. And
That's ages ago.
yeah, I actually met you then. I think we actually met at the concert. I forgot one of the concerts
Yeah,
we actually
yeah,
met.
yeah.
And
Yes.
the way you sang, I told you, I said if you go, I actually called him aside again and I have a word with him.
I don't even know that.
Yeah, I have a word with
Up
him.
to now.
Yeah, if you remember, I had a word with him. I said, you know what, hold this woman tight and try and encourage her to know more about what it's all about. And I was so excited. I was very, very happy to actually see you go, blow up, and people started noticing that someone can sing, and you've got this great talent and everything. But having said that, you hold on, before I go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, please don't leave any message now. Give us about 40 minutes before you can start dropping messages for this pretty woman, because if you drop message now, I won't be able to read it because we actually are deliberating the things first. So if you have sent a message and I couldn't read it, please, when I start reading all the messages and comment and everything, I want you guys to actually drop it again. If you realize that I didn't read your comment, please don't get upset. Just drop it again, then I can read it for her. And while we go ahead and talking about the whole thing, I want y'all to send your like and love and let her feel at home. Let her know that you actually appreciate her coming onto the program. And at the same time, I want y'all to throw it around on the social media, put it around on your word, share it around, and let people hear and see this program. God bless you. Now I'm going to have to go back to what we're talking about. Sorry, I'm actually deviating
That's
that.
okay. No problem.
Yeah. Now you went to school in Netherlands and you went to the university. You did nursing. Do you still practice nursing now, or you still practice it now? Okay. When you were practicing all this stuff, when you were going to school, why did you decide to go into singing? What inspired you?
No, I was always in music. So
Okay.
when I was a little girl, I was in all these choirs, and it's all very much more traditional than Nigeria, I trust.
Okay, so you're actually in the choir in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So it's kind of Netherlands kind of choir kind of music.
Yeah, like
that
with
you
piano, you stand still. There is no dancing. There is no drum. It is all very
so
traditional.
you became so bored and you wanted to
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to dance. But
Okay.
that's the type of
Acapella.
Oh, okay, acapella. Oh, really?
And I played flute.
Yeah, I think that was the first thing I saw you play when I met you the first time. And you started singing in the choir in the Netherlands, singing in your language, your traditional language, in the choir and everything.
Yeah, a bit of English.
A bit of English and your neighbor. Okay, I'm not really good in English singing because I'm typical Nigerian singer.
Well, I'm now too. So.
I'm not really that good. Okay, so how did you maneuver your way into singing Nigerian songs, and why do you choose gospel? Because there's a lot of traditional music going on in Nigeria. So why do you choose gospel?
Well, I think I've been brought up that way. Yeah, from although people always think, white people, they don't have anything to do with God. Yeah, but I was brought up very traditionally Christian in Christianity.
But to be honest with you, you are black, he's white.
Yeah, if you look at it like that. Now,
yes, because he act white, you act black, and you act white, so it's kind of the opposite.
I know,
you
I know.
can exchange undoubtedly, so.
See, that's how deep it went. But so, and then you meet a boy. So, and then, you start to learn his culture, and I have always been very much interested in gospel and bringing a message to the music that you sing. Like I said, I'm being brought up in church, so all what I did was gospel choirs, church music. Did a lot of activities with the youth. It was all church, and we all organised that. So kind of that flowed kind of very good into each other to go into the gospel music. And that's what I flow with.
Okay. Before we go into that, I want to ask you, how did you guys meet? Because I've known him in London for so long, and you live in the Netherlands for so long, and how do you cross part? Or is it been jumping up and down or something? Because I don't understand.
You know him from London, but he was in Europe for a long time.
No,
So we met in Holland.
Okay.
Yeah, he was for a few years
Before
in
we
Holland.
relocate here.
Yeah. So
long time ago.
so and then yeah, we met through a friend actually, isn't it? So so he's still a very good friend, and that friend, he was like, oh, let's go to all these parties in Holland, and there he was playing talking drum.
Okay. So that actually attracted you, like, wow, this is another style of
Yeah,
African.
it's kind of nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and yeah, so that's where we went from really, and then we moved to London from there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
So we met originally in Holland. Yeah.
Okay. I want to give him a word in Nigerian language, and I want him to interpret it for you.
Okay.
Now, listen. Pátápátá la fojú kuna la dẹ́tẹ̀ ojú àfọ̀fọ̀tán ìjà ní dálẹ̀.
Johnny.
Tell him in English. Tell her in English.
Pata 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 pata.
Oh, just right.
Yeah.
Ìyẹn lágbára jù fún mi. Pátápátá là ń fọ́jú, kùmọ̀kùmọ̀ là ń dẹ́tẹ̀.
Ojú àfọ̀fọ̀tán ìjà ní dálẹ̀.
Àfọ̀fọ̀tán ìjà ló ń dálẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin àgbà náà lè máa tọ́ wa sọ́nà. Ìyẹn ti lágbára jù fún mi.
Okay. If you don't know how to explain that, I'll give you the simplest one.
Okay.
Right? Palẹ̀ kìíní palẹ̀ kejì bójú ọ̀bà fún àdìrà bàràbà.
Ẹ̀yin àgbà náà lè máa túmọ̀ ẹ̀ fún wa. Ó ti lágbára jù.
Come on, man.
It's too powerful for me. Translate for you.
You see, I told you.
There was
You're African now. It's English. It's
Oh,
gonna
no,
change it up.
absolutely.
See?
You
Tó
know,
bá sọ ìgbéyà lọ́rọ̀ ló máa túmọ̀ ẹ̀. Ẹ náà lè máa bá wa sọ túmọ̀.
So you started singing gospel in church, and while you were going to school, and you joined the choir, and you have to rehearse, and you learn how to play an instrument. What kind of instrument do you play apart from flute?
Flute. I play the guitar.
The rhythm or the bass or?
No, just a normal classic.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Or the box
chords
one.
and
Yeah.
the box one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that one. Yeah.
Violin.
Violin I did for a couple of years. Just you know the basics.
Yeah,
I
but-
love the violin.
But why do you choose to love instrument and singing? You know, something must have inspired you.
Oh, something just comes from the heart. Well, my brothers play a lot. I'm the youngest of four. I've
Okay.
got three brothers above me.
Okay.
Only girl. And they played. One of my brothers played really good music. And that just flowed really. Family plays a lot of music, so it
it's
was
kind
kind
of
of
in
in
the
the family. It was in the heart, and you just and I really liked it. And in Holland, you kind of have to, the long little flute, the
Yeah.
wooden one, yeah? You have to play it when you are about 5 years old. You have to take the lessons. So
Either
there
you
is
like it or not.
whether you
Yeah,
like
you
it or
just
not.
have to.
One of my brothers absolutely hated it. And and I loved it, and I was really good on it. So
Yeah,
it came from there.
Because I realized the way you play a flute is something that you've actually been doing for so long. It's not something that you actually started about a year or two ago. It's something that you've been doing for so long, and it's been proud of you, for a very long
But
time.
the funny part is, I
Yeah.
played classical. I didn't play any gospel. It's all classical.
Yeah, because that's what you
That's what
learn
you- yeah,
when
that's what
you're
you learn.
growing up. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's what you're actually good in.
Yeah.
And okay, now you went into gospel. You started singing in church, and when do you start going professionally?
Again, it just flows, You get an opportunity to play here, you get an opportunity to play there, and it just flows. You just start, you get the opportunity. And yeah, we loved it so much, and I think that I stopped music for a while when the kids were born, and you never have time for anything. You've got to work, and you've got to do this, and then we're like, no, we have to just pick it up again. We have to do what we love, and of course he's a musician, and you know, you used to
He's
play
a very
lot
troublesome
and
brother.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
he's
troublesome.
Very troublesome brother.
Yeah.
But you know,
Oh,
I know I love him a lot.
Get me started.
I love
Yeah, no,
him.
me the same.
And
Seriously, I
his-
think we're on the
and-
same side.
Yeah, and his brother
Yeah.
too. You know, but both of them.
Oh,
give,
that's family. Seriously.
Oh my God, they're so terrible. But you know, we can do
Yeah,
without
I
them.
know.
Yeah, we can do without them.
Seriously.
Okay, now you went into gospel, started singing gospel. Then you met this gentleman, and you know something happened. You know, one after the other, and you know you started jumping from London to Holland and everything.
Yeah.
And you how come you have interest in Nigerian culture?
I've always had interest in any culture, to be honest. When I was in university, the nice thing in Holland is you get to go on a placement in anywhere you like.
Yeah.
So we went to Ethiopia for 4 months, me and a friend, great. So that already was like, oh my God, I really love Africa. I'd already met you by that time anyway. It's just a love for Africa. I just love the people, the warmth, you know. I'm very open-minded in that kind of stuff. So
Yeah. Okay. Now, because you started singing gospel and you choose to sing in an African dialect, so why didn't you choose Ethiopian language or Kenyan language?
he's Nigerian.
So you choose Nigerian language because he's Nigerian. That's why you
gotta love him, man.
Okay. So how do you learn Nigerian language to be able to actually sing in Nigerian language?
I put it in. So he.
You must have done a great job.
Yes. So I will write everything down. Well, used to write everything down the way I hear it.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to read that.
You won't understand that.
Well, it's getting better anyway.
Yeah,
Well, and then I used to it's all in my head.
So you just
Revise
write
it,
that,
revise
and
it.
everything, and
But it's very quickly revising.
oh, okay.
It just goes really quickly.
Yeah, because I used to have a friend and a colleague. I think you must have known him, Tunde Baker.
Oh, yeah.
It's an English guy. He's not Scottish, and he plays talking drum for me in my band. And he doesn't really understand Nigerian language. And someone brought him to me and said, you know what, he loves Nigerian instruments and he wants to play the talking drum. And he started playing in my band. And when people tell him stuff in Nigerian language, he plays it, but he doesn't really speak Nigerian language.
Yeah.
And when people ask him, what did you play? He couldn't say it in Nigerian language, but he said it in English. But he let people know. But he let people know that he knows what he's doing, which is what actually caught my eyes when I saw you sing. And I said to myself, and I called him up again. I said, you know what? Your wife is doing a great job. If you can actually back her up and give her the platform to actually showcase her talent, she's gonna go places. That was 10 years ago, and the dream comes true.
Yeah,
you know, because I sat back and I see you do a lot of things. Because I monitor everything that you do. I'm not doing in the background, but I see everything that you do. And I've never had the chance to actually speak to him until recently. I just thought, I said, no, I'm not going to tell you anything. I just want you on this program. I want you to come and talk to your fan. You know, I just don't want that to go like that. And you're doing a great job. People love you, and people love your voice and the kind of music you play and everything. But when you practice your music in Nigerian language, how do you rehearse?
Repeat.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
how do you,
literally
because the thing is, you actually sing in tune, and you synchronize your voice the way Nigerians sing. So I'm kind of thinking, how
are you doing it?
It's
I
like,
don't know how I'm doing it even sometimes.
It's good. That's
You know,
all I can say.
I just flow with it. The thing that I really, the most, is the beat of the drum.
because the thing is, the beat of the drum in Africa is different from the beat
It's
of the drum
very different.
around the world. So I'm kind of
very
thinking,
different.
how did you synchronize your brain to actually sync everything up into Nigerian style of music, and you can still, you know, because we have 24, we've got 12, you know, how can you actually synchronize yourself to...
He's a very tough teacher, trust me. He's very pushy.
No, it's good. No,
No, it has to be.
because the thing is, if we look at the way people sing these days, and if you have someone that encourages you, the only person that can actually motivate and encourage you is your next of kin, which is him. if it brings you down, that what the hell are you singing? We don't want that. This and that. It's gonna demoralize you, and you're gonna end up saying, you know what, I don't want to learn it anymore, and just get out of it. You know, sometimes it's good to be strict, but it's good to be strict in a loving way. You know, when you're strict in a loving way, people tend to learn, and I'm so glad. I'm very, very happy that you didn't give up, and you started learning more about African culture and I can see the way you dress in an African way. You actually look at what I'm saying now. He's English.
Yeah,
see?
I know. I'm telling you. I told him now. Told him.
You see, you actually gone African. He's gone English.
Yeah.
So you're actually swapping.
Yeah.
You're swapping identity.
Yeah. He doesn't want to know.
Which is good. So you now you started learning Nigerian language. Can you speak Nigerian language?
No.
You don't understand anything about Nigeria.
No, I understand. I know what you're talking about, so just be really careful.
Okay.
But
I want to say something. Let's see.
But yeah, but don't try me too much now.
I want to say something.
The same
and if
thing.
you know it, I've got a present for you.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
Are you about the 1 year?
don't even try me. I don't know. Do you know that one?
The way you make your hands up and down. You are scratching your mouth up and down.
How would I have done? That's not the normal thing.
No, I'm just teasing you.
I know. But no.
Yeah.
I can hear a little bit, but
Yeah.
I cannot actually.
Not to that.
Have you ever been to Nigeria?
Yeah.
I think I studied. You actually sang in a church in Nigeria last year.
About 6 times.
Yeah, I think I saw you sang in some place in Nigeria last
Yeah,
year.
it's very nice to be there.
Yeah, it's a place that you actually
very
love
nice.
to go
Yeah, it's
over and
nice.
over and over,
Yeah,
and
it's
you never
very
get
nice.
bored because
No.
we're very welcoming and we're very warm.
Yeah.
And okay,
And music-wise,
Yeah.
you guys are amazing.
Yeah.
You know, you just improvise everything, and I'm like, you know.
because usually a lot of people in the Western world they put a book in front of them.
Yeah, that's how
they
I've been
read
brought
and
up. Yeah.
everything is in our
Everything
brain.
is
Our book
there.
is in our brain.
It's very, very
Now,
good.
what you read in your book, we've got in our brain.
Yeah, it's amazing though. You know, the minute you have a choir behind you, they know how to harmonize everything, and they might not even know the song, and I'm like,
Yeah.
so it's really good.
Yeah.
What takes us, you know,
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah, because the thing is, when we play music, the music sounds in our brain, and we tells you how the music sound and how the outcome should be like without even looking at the book, you know, and that really helps. Some people when they play the drum kit, they have to look at the book to play the drums and everything. We don't do that.
You have to
The sound.
No, I know. Yeah, that's how
it's-
how you've been brought up.
It's so phenomenal because I didn't really understand how we could do it. But it's just something maybe God just gave us that talent. I don't know how it happened. Or probably because the way they train us from the beginning. You know,
You have to score it.
you have to score it.
you learn from your brain, not just looking at the book.
Yeah, and we have to look at a book and say that's a G and that's an E and that's an A.
It's like
Go back, that's 2,
everything's
that's
in your
1, that's
brain.
rest.
So it's kind of different. But I'm so happy. I'm so glad that you actually decided to be part of us, and you choose gospel as your profession and not just any other style of music. Now you came to London and you started practicing nothing. How do you mix both together?
That's a challenge.
That's why I asked you.
That's a
because
challenge.
nothing, the hours is very odd.
Yeah.
So for you to actually choose to sing at the hot hours and go to work odd hours, I don't know how you can do it.
Well, I'm kind of lucky because I'm in clinic, so I'm part of the nurse management, and I just work. Well, I work weekends as well, but mainly daytime, not nighttime.
Yeah, okay.
So at least that's been cut out. But yeah, they're long hours, full-time hours, and you know, you just have to do it. You just have to get on with it. So.
Okay. We're going to go on a short break, but before we go on a short break, I want you to give me a song again that's going to take us into the short break.
Okay. Which one can I give you?
Yeah.
Olúwa ẹ tóbi, oh, ẹ tóbi. Olúwa ẹ tóbi, oh, ẹ tóbi. Kò sẹ́ni tá lè fi ṣàkàwé rẹ̀ o. tóbi, kò sẹ́ni tá lè fi ṣàkàwé rẹ̀ o, ẹ tóbi, Olúwa.
You see, I was gonna sound, you know. Let me tell you something. We're gonna be right back. We're going on a short break. Holla at your boy. This is your boy Tiki Him. We'll be right back.
Magazine, the #1 choice in providing quality, exceptional total event coverage in red carpet, paparazzi, entertainment magazines, television and radio jingles, showbiz promotion, total event management, photography, and video coverage. Noble People International Magazine, making your world popular.
Thank you for actually watching Nigerian Entertainment World in the Diaspora with your boy Tiki M. Every Thursday at 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, we live on the People TV. like I keep saying, every single time it's getting bigger and bigger every time. And we're going around the world. You are watching me all the way from the UK down to the United States, all the way down to the African continent, down to Dublin, around the world. People's watching me. Even in the Netherlands, where my sister comes from, they're watching us live over there because this is your boy TK. Every single time on the Thursday, it's getting bigger. Like I keep saying, every time, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Now, before I even go ahead to actually speak to my sister, I keep on telling you guys that I'm going to ask questions. And the questions I'm going to ask you, if you answer right, you see what I'm wearing tonight, I'm actually giving it out. If you answer my question right, if you see this t-shirt with my logo on it, you can see my logo on it, Neo Television, Team Connections Music. If you get it right, I'm going to post you this t-shirt. So I'm going to ask the question and you should drop it on the comment. If you get it right, then I will give you this t-shirt. My first question that I'm going to ask is, what is the title of my first album? What is the title of my first album? If you know it and you get it right, I will give you this t-shirt. I've got 4 questions. That is my first question. What is the title of my first album? If you get that right, then you will be eligible to actually get this t-shirt. So if you're watching me and you know the answer to that questions, just let me know and I will get your name and address and I will post you the right size of this t-shirt to you straight away. What is the title of my first album? If you know it, you get it. Right. Evangelist Dorien Oluwamodupe, right? Yeah. Jacobs, aka Oyibo Jason. Why not Nigeria Jason?
No, God.
Because we should be calling him Oyibo Jason.
No, all right. No, I like the name like that. I like it like that.
Yeah, because you're swapping around.
Yeah,
so,
we're swapping around.
So you should be...
Next time you see me, I'll be black.
Okay, so you were encouraged by this gentleman, which happens to be your husband, and you've been doing a great job together for so long. And you know one thing I love about this guy? He's very, very supportive. I've seen a lot of gospel artists, female gospel artists. You see them singing out there, the husband is not there. They say, you know, if you want to just go sing, bye, I'll see you when you get back. But one thing about this guy, that was why I keep saying maybe he doesn't really think like a usual African person. He supported you when you go out, he's always there. You know, even sometimes he plays the saxophone, support you.
He's the drum. The brother is the saxophone.
Okay, he plays the drums, so he plays the drums to support you. Yeah. A lot of people feel like, oh, why should I be playing? You know, but he's very supportive, so we should actually give him that.
Yeah, no, I'll give him that one.
You know, to actually.
Yeah.
You know,
no, but it's true because I think especially for like Yoruba man, you know, I think the culture is that the man is in the front and the woman is in the back, right? Although we don't say it, but it's a little bit like that. So for him to be at the background and push me to the front, it's kind of a big thing for him to do in the first place. So and then I need him because I need him to drum for me.
and it's even something that actually, because one thing that I realized when you're in love with someone and you're singing and you look back and you see that person, it motivates you to sing more.
And it's,
you know,
like
I don't
know,
kind of it's like you feel safe, and you feel safe, and you have the motivation. I don't know. That's the way I actually see it. You know, like when you see someone that you really love, like when you see one of your fans that you really love, and the person gets there, that gives you motivation to actually urge you to sing more.
Absolutely.
And to be honest with you, it's great because this man, I've never seen him work alone. He works with his brother. And to actually drag his brother again, not just him. You're very lucky.
Your family.
Extremely lucky.
We're around you.
Yeah, to actually get the family to actually support you, you know, that shows how much you really mean to them, and that's why I said we should give it to them for that, because when a man supports a woman or the woman supports a man, you know, people keep saying behind a successful man there is a woman. Even behind a successful woman, there is a man.
Of course,
That people don't say that, but we do need we do need to say that, because if it didn't motivate you or encourage you or push you would have given up a long time ago. And for you to actually drop Dutch kind of music into African music and gospel and going around the world singing gospel in the Nigerian dialect, not even in Dutch dialect, you know, that's a great thing. How he actually maneuver his way into you to drop your Dutch into and start singing. You know, it's not that easy to actually do, but we should give it to him.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Right. Now, if I want to ask you, when did you actually start singing professionally?
That was about only 2012 it was, 2011, 2012. And it was in one of the churches in London, and they were just like, "Oh, you play the flute, great, let's just get you in with the flute for 5 or 10 minutes." And then he had already seen, that's funny, you know, because, you know, you're so close together, and, you know, for fun, you know, I would pick up a Yoruba Bible and I would just start reading it, and he's like, "Well, you've got it right." And I'm like, "Okay." And he said, "Okay, let me learn you some songs, let me teach you some songs." So it got like from there, and then one of the churches was like, "Oh, come and play some flutes." It was mainly about the flute. And then we just popped about 3 or 4 songs in there, and from there it went.
Okay. So, because the thing is, for a person that doesn't really understand some particular language, and you were able to actually perform, and that language, it's like to an extreme. You know, to be honest with you, if you give me a song in Dutch, I wouldn't learn it in a year. I wouldn't lie to you. So
Dutch language is difficult, you know.
Yeah, so
it's very difficult.
For you to actually learn Nigerian language, you know, in a very short time, and you can actually, and you can actually sing in Nigerian language, you know. But I want to put you on the spot. What was your first Nigerian song that you actually sang?
It was Olorun Awafe. See, I'm speaking it and I don't even.
Olorun Awafe.
Yeah, Awafe. That's the hymn.
Olorun Awafe, right? Is it in the hymn book or?
It's in hymn. It's in hymn.
Methodist hymn.
Okay, can you sing that for me?
Gosh, that's a long time ago. Ilé tọ́lárewa, ayọ̀ ìmúrere, ju ayọ̀ ayé lọ.
You see, you guys need to give it up to her, because it's a very long time and you still remember it. And you can still.
Yeah, I haven't sung it for a while.
Because I think you actually played on the flute when I saw you as well. If I remember.
And I was standing like a stick, because that's what I'm used to. I could dance that time.
Because I actually saw you there and I was thinking, how could someone sing an Nigerian song with a flute and she actually get all this ton of suffer the way you should actually put it in without no problem. You know, it's kind of strange. You know,
it is.
It's so strange. But you have the ability to actually sing and go with it, and you actually project and still get it right. You know, I'm so happy for you, man. If I want to ask you again, how do you compare Nigerian music with Dutch music and music in Nigeria?
Oh my God.
Okay. Dutch music is completely different.
Okay.
It is. He always laughs about it. It is
Don't
just.
go there.
Don't even go there. But you know, we tried. So it is much more monotone. All the harmonies are when they want to teach you harmonies, they literally teach you every note by note how to do the harmony, and it takes forever for people to get it. And then it is mainly with piano, a little bit of drum, but you wouldn't even call that drum. That's not drum for you guys. That's just a little thing in between.
Just making sound.
But you know, it is I still enjoy it. You know, even listening to just normal kind of Dutch music, but it is completely different. Then even Nigerian music in the UK is different from Nigerian music in Nigeria. Yeah, absolutely. When you get to Nigeria, that's the real thing.
Okay. Yeah, because I purposely asked you that question just to have an idea of what you're gonna say. You know, the music in the diaspora is extremely different from the music in Nigeria.
Yeah. Anytime we
it's
go to
mixed,
Nigeria, what we do is
completely different. You're on another level. You're on another level.
Because the thing is, when you sing in Nigeria, you can relax.
Yeah.
And you have backup singer.
You know,
you can even say hello to people. Hello, how are you? It's been a long time seeing you. Chorus is still going.
Absolutely. They just pick it up. They will not miss a note.
They will never miss it. You know. So
and it's nice because of course he still knows a lot of his friends and all that they are playing all the music, so they all come along and they're like, Dorien, you need to do this, and because they're all free to talk, they don't find it very free to talk to me, which is nice. Oh, try this, try that, or let's do this, let's do that, and they bring their ideas and you just take it to another level. And I think here in the UK that's different. You're a bit more on your own, I think, because of the way people live their life much more on their own here.
Okay, because I saw you sung in one of the Celestia, is it 50th anniversary or one of the concerts?
TBS.
TBS. Yeah. They actually. I watched it and I saw like about 30 different choirs singing behind you. How do you cope with this guy?
You just go along.
You
just, it was literally...
The reason why I ask you is because in London you have like 2-3 people back up. I just look behind you, so like
20 people, and it's so nice because it was like, I know it was raining so much, so everybody was crowded as well under the tent, and then you just are like, oh yeah, come on Dorien, just come and play, and actually I've learned to improvise so much since I've done Nigerian music. It just, you just grab the microphone, hey guys, just give me this key, and that's it, and you just go off. And they just take it. Take it. There's no problem.
So it's like you started improvising on Nigerian music more because you gain a lot of experience now because you mingle with people in the diaspora, people in Nigeria.
So you get more confidence.
You get more confidence and everything. And another thing, I saw you at another event here in London at, I think it was Peckham. There was a concert that this guy did, a choreographer did. And you came to sing there as well in one of the Celestial Church. Again, and you can see I'm monitoring what you.
I know. You remember more than I do. He takes me places and I don't even know where he is in London.
Because the thing is, when I see a talent, I appreciate talent. I might not have the voice. I might not be a good singer.
All the time, right? That's the master. Well, yes, I know, right?
I might not be a good singer. I might not have the talent. But when I see...
You've got the talent, don't worry. Let me give you some confidence. I need to talk to you.
It's like when I see talent, I appreciate talent. And I tend to encourage people, I've been in the entertainment world for about 20 years or 30 years now in the diaspora. I'm not talking about all the things I've done before. I mean, I started professionally. I've been in the entertainment world professionally for about 28 years. And during my period of time, it was really, really tough. When I started, you can imagine 28 years ago, there was no internet, there was no TV, there was no radio.
It's so much easier now, isn't it?
So you can imagine what we went through. And that was the reason why I put it upon myself to bring up this show, to bring artists on the program.
That's very nice.
And they could get to speak to people and everything. Because my time, we don't have the ability to do all this stuff. And it was very, very hard for us. The only way we communicate with people is through flyers. So we have to go from one restaurant to another restaurant, and it was very stressful. But now you can sit at your home and you can communicate with thousands of people within 5 minutes. But before we can't do that. So that was why I just look at it and I keep imagining what challenges do you go through in your career as a gospel singer. And for a Dutch person to sing Nigerian music, what challenges do you actually go through?
I think first of all it is more cultural kind of, yeah, because you come into a culture and I didn't have a clue how to behave, seriously. It's, well, he taught me that as well, so again we have to give it to him, because seriously I would just say, hey, how are you, you're right, and all that kind of stuff, you know.
I'm your husband's brother.
Oh, hello, sir. Yeah. But it's just, you know, that first of all I think that is a challenge, just common in the culture itself. And then in I think the gospel kind of music is, because it is so different, you know, having your Christianity kind of, you know, the churches and everything in Holland, then into Nigeria, all the, you know, clapping and dancing and being happy all the time, and so you have to, for me, even now it's like, oh, okay, you know, sometimes even after so many years, you know, you come to CNS or anything like that, it's completely off my culture. So, but I think when you get more confidence within your own kind of, you know, your own music and your own who you are, you get more within your comfort zone, and you say, no, this is who I am, and I can go to that church, and it doesn't matter because I can still be who I am, and you know, I am Dutch, I'm Nigerian, I'm everything, but you know, take me as I am, basically. I think a challenge to find yourself as a gospel musician is it takes time. It takes time. It takes time. It takes confidence. And then there is lots of musicians around, so it is, you know, lovely to know each other. I think the challenge is, I think more in the UK, to be honest. It can sometimes be very solo kind of, you know, you're on your own kind of thing. Well, when I go to Nigeria, I've got the feeling that it is more a togetherness kind of thing. Like, you know, one helps another, or that one doesn't mind playing for that one, doesn't mind playing for that one. Here it is more kind of everybody on their own. There is just a culture thing as well.
I think because in Nigeria we have this motivation to do stuff, even if you don't pay me, as long as I'm happy to play. You know, they don't really bother themselves. If money comes in, fine. If it doesn't come in, they don't care. But in London, they think about paying the bills.
No, which, you know, you can't blame anybody. Everybody needs to play the bills.
It's kind of hard. That's why everybody wants to go on a freelance level. So if you call them up and say, you know what, if you want me to come sing for you, you're going to have to pay me. I can come. But Nigeria...
I find that hard as well, though, because with gospel music, it's a church thing, it's a charity thing. But yes, people have to pay the bills. And if that's the only thing you do, then that becomes really tricky, doesn't it?
So it's kind of really, really hard. You know. Ladies and gentlemen, keep throwing your love and likes and everything. I can feel it. I can see it. I can see the heat in me all around the way you're throwing it around. But please keep sharing all this program. I want people to see this beautiful woman around the world so they can get to understand who Oyibo Jesu is and what she represents. You know, it's a great job that she's doing, bringing down the African continent all the way into the diaspora and bringing the music aloud. We would actually understand that Nigerian music is going very, very high. If you can see, Nigerian entertainment world is actually high in the mainstream. If you go to a lot of continent these days, let's talk about the Nollywood and the Hollywood. You know, after Hollywood, Nollywood is next in the world. It's no joke. Bollywood has gone down. Hollywood has gone up. You know, so Nollywood has gone down. It's gone over Bollywood because all over the world people watch Nigerian movies and Nigerian music and everything. And a lot of the westernized people go all the way down to Nigeria to do a collaboration with Nigerian artists, which you know, Nigerian contemporary music is come alive, and people appreciate it more. How do you feel that you're not singing the contemporary Nigerian music and you're singing traditional Nigerian music? Do you feel intimidated, or you feel happy that you still sing?
I'm just my own. I'm just, you know, I do what I do, and I know, you know, secular kind of, you know, and that kind of music. It's just not me. So, you know, even if I would try, you know, that is just, you know, it's not who I represent. It's not what I believe in. So I don't feel. I just do my own thing. I don't feel threatened. And then I enjoy what I'm doing. So and I think when I would go to the other side of the music, I think I would lose kind of the enjoyment because I wouldn't feel in my comfort zone.
Yeah. Okay. If you look at the time now, in fact, we're running out of time.
Oh,
So
okay.
I want to quickly read what people say. I'm very sorry. I've still got some questions I need to ask her. So I'm going to pick out of the old questions or the comment that you actually put on down. I'm just going to pick the ones I'm going to read. And one of the ones I'm going to read is so nice. It's so nice. So nice. Oh my God. I wish someone can say something like this to me. I will be so happy. Oh, this is so touchy.
Say it to him.
This is so touchy. This is so touchy. Angel Odebi said something about your husband.
Mm-hmm.
And, someone came up and said something. And this is what she said. She said, our hubby is a very good man, indeed. He's so supportive. May Almighty God continue to make the union right.
Thank you.
I'm not going to mention the name. But, like I said, I've seen a lot of times that he actually supported you. And when a man supports his wife's career, the career, should I use Nigerian language? The career blow. The career goes up,
No, it is. It's a together thing.
Yeah.
I could not do it on my own. I wouldn't even know how to teach myself. So absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm so happy and that you made the right choice and you made the right career. Out of your life. Nursing is something that you enjoy doing, helping lives, and gospel is another way of helping lives as well.
Yeah.
I must be honest with you.
Absolutely. No, exactly, and that's what I am.
You have your own ministry.
Yeah.
You have your own church. When you sing, it's a church. People think it's only when you go to a building.
No. It's
That's
what we represent, isn't it?
That was the day someone called me and said, you know what, one of your albums, I so much love it, and you know what, I was in so much pain and trouble, but when I listen to your lyrics, she feels calm, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, of course.
For someone to call me up and come, and she told me that, you know what, one day I'm going to call you and I'm going to ask where I can, and I'm going to put some money in there just to show the impact of what your music has done in my life, which I didn't realize.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, because I grew up in St. Anne's Church, and they prophetized to my dad that your son, when he grows up, is going to have a church. I thought I was going to build a church, and I'm going to be, I never know when you sing is a ministry.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It was actually now that I've started to understand it what my dad tells me. But then I didn't realize, because they were saying, oh, you're going to have a church, you're going to be very popular, they're going to know you around the world.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, oh, so I'm going to have a church, I'm going to be a pastor.
You saw yourself already on a little stage.
Yeah,
Okay.
so, but I didn't realize
it's
when
true,
when you sing, you touch soul.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
when
but
you
in a different way.
in a different way.
Yeah.
Because when you sing from the gospel of the Bible.
Yeah.
And the gospel of the Bible touches people's heart, and it heals people, and it gives people comfort. So on that aspect, it's not very, very easy to actually do that. And to have a supporting husband, it's really, really great. I have someone saying again, thanking everyone for actually, I've seen Juliana Forbes Benjamin saying to Mr. TKM, I would like to thank everyone for the great messages on Facebook. Hope all the people in St. Lucia are looking forward to our project in St. Lucia. We're coming down. Look out, TKM. Yes, people's going to look out. We're bringing down a project in St. Lucia with like Juliet concept. So we're coming down next year. It's going down. So I'm actually going to see what's happening here is they're doing like St. Lucia's Got Talent. And I'm one of the project managers there. So what I'm thinking is I want to bring some African kind of thing into it, because I love African music, especially Nigerian music. So not even Nigerian contemporary music alone, they love Nigerian traditional music. And over there. So I might be talking to one of the management to see, you know what? No, I don't want to only bring a Nigerian to sing. I want to bring someone that sings Nigerian music.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
So we can
It's a
do.
nice project.
Yeah. So
Very nice project.
I will talk about that, and when it comes to next year, when everything is all planned up, I will get you informed, and we'll see what we can do with that. Hopefully, you'll be able to come with us to Saint Lucia and have a little bit of Saint Lucia bites.
Exactly.
All right. Juliana Forbes Benjamin still says you're a very great singer. God bless you with a voice. So that means you have a great voice, you have a great personality, and someone loves the way you sing.
Thank you.
I've got Boluwati Felus. Sorry. There was so much long name. I couldn't. I'm really sorry. Boluwati Felus Shola. Okay. Ogumokun. Okay. Boluwati Felus Shola Ogumokun. Thank you very much for actually dropping this message. Sorry I didn't read it properly the first time, but it took me a little while for me to actually understand your name. But I know it's not my fault. We going down the Dutch way.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's why I didn't really get it right.
Absolutely,
so
that's the reason.
I'm gonna try to bring back my Nigerian tongue so I can actually call your name right. So she'd say, I love you both, Dorien Jacob, and I'll be the Lord is your strength.
Thank you.
Debs Addy, this is the first time I'm seeing Debs Addy on this program, watching me live in London. Thank you for actually coming on the program. God bless you. Theodora Nollywood Ibekwe Oyebade, thank you for coming on the program. She's a Nollywood actress as well. She's a very good Nollywood actress in the diaspora.
Thank you very much.
And someday she's gonna come on board to talk about a Korean entertainment world in Nollywood and everything. She's a very, very great actress as well. Theodora Nollywood Ibekwe, thank you for coming on the program. I've got Timothy. He said, God bless you, Mr. and Mr. Jacob. TKM, your album is live. No, you are. You are not getting no t-shirt. Timothy, you are not getting no t-shirt. Someone has actually told you the title of my first album, so you're not getting it.
He's very smart.
Yes. My first album is called Performing Ayele is the second album. You're wrong. It's I Love King UK 98. You got it wrong. It's not live performance UK 98. No.
Nothing for competition.
Yes. No, you didn't get it right. It's I Love King UK 98. That was my first album. I was actually, let me give you a recap, like I have a testimony. I started singing and people didn't listen to me for 8 years.
Wow.
And in 1998, I said to myself, you know what? I've had enough. If I could try for 8 years and people don't want to listen to me, let me just leave it and let go. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go out tonight. I'm going to do my last show, and that's it forever. I'm not going to sing again. And that last show was the born of Team Connections Music. And that year, I got 5 awards. That year, because of my last performance, that gave me 5 awards. And that was the year I was named the I Love King UK 98. So they made me the I Love King in the diaspora. And that's why I call myself Obama. People ask me, why did I call myself like that? I tell them that was the reason why they called me that. So it's because of the award that was given to me. And that was the reason why I dedicated that award in bringing up an album. And that was why I named it I Love King UK 98. That was my first album. So you're not gonna get that. I'm not giving you the t-shirt because you get it wrong. It's not live performance. It's not live performance UK 98. It's I Love King UK 98.
But
so you got it wrong.
Close.
Yeah, it's only UK 98, nothing else. My second album is Ayele. Okay. The next question that I'm gonna ask you, if you wanna win this t-shirt that I'm holding right here, is what is the first album of evangelist Dorien Jacob? If you know it,
You're not going to get that t-shirt.
Bless you.
what is the title? What is the title of the album that evangelist Dorien Oluwamodupe Jacob, aka Oyibo Jesu, what is the title of our first album? I gave you 5 minutes to answer that. Whoever answered that right, will get the chance to win this t-shirt. If you can see what I'm wearing is the same as this, you're gonna have the chance to win that. So if you get it right, just send me your size if it's small, medium, or large, and I will post you one of it.
Included.
Yeah.
I'm following the person.
Yes.
He wants to play. He wants to play.
So if you know the title of our first album, that will be answered in 5 minutes. Right. Adefora Ketu Epe says Divine Connections. You're so wrong. Divine Connection is my last album. So, yes, that's not my first album. I've done 2 free albums before that. So you're so wrong. You get it all wrong. Adefora Ketu, you're wrong. Divine Connection is my last album. And another thing, Timothy said, no, Richard Owade said, thanks Daddy Okay Kunle for watching. I don't know what Okay Kunle is. Thank you for watching. And I have Richard Owade said, you look fabulous in your attire.
Thank you very much.
And Boluwatife Ogumo, no, Boluwatife Lunsola Ogumokun said Oluwa Motupe first album. Oluwa Motupe.
Yeah.
Is that the title of the first album?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Boluwatife Lunsola Ogumokun. After the program, drop me your size, if it's medium, small, or large, with your address, and I'll post you a copy of this t-shirt to you. Thank you for getting it right. Oluwamutupe, okay? Thank you. I will post it to you. Now, I'm going to ask another third question. The third question is, if you... no, let me change the question again. The question I'm going to ask is this. What is... Hold on. Okay. Okay. This question is going to be in Nigerian language. Sorry, I'm going to go Nigerian
It's
language.
okay.
No problem.
Okay. Parí òwe yìí, bá meku, bá junu la, bá junu lasa. If you know it, let me know. Parí òwe yìí, bá meku, bá junu la, bá junu lasa. Ẹni tó bá gba òwe yìí, á láǹfààní láti mú t-shirt yìí lọlé. Yes, Boluwatife Shola Umoki, yes. Thank you. Just drop me, inbox me your size and your address, and I'll send it to you. Like I said, you know, ba meku, ba munula, ba munu lasa. Parí òwe yìí, if you know it, let me know, and I will send you a copy of the t-shirt. Okay. Okay, right.
I need it.
You got it right. Only by make up by Junula Lasa, you know, lemon law. He got it. So he's gonna get a t-shirt.
He finally got his t-shirt.
He's gonna get a t-shirt. Okay. That is it. My fourth question is this. What is the title? Name one title of one of my tracks in my second album. Name the title of one of my tracks in my second album titled Ayele. If you know any of the track in Ayele album, tell me. You will win a t-shirt. Like I keep saying, you will win a t-shirt if you know the title of one of my tracks in my second album titled Ayele. Tell me and you will have the chance to win this t-shirt. This is just like a promo courtesy of Latso Music and Films. Latso Music and Films supporting Nigerian Entertainment World Television and Noble People TV. he actually supported us with this. Lots Soul Music and Films brought this to us and says, give it to your fans. So if you know any of the title of my album, my second album, Ayele, tell me one of the tracks and you will win a t-shirt. Right. Now, my sister, back to you. You've started singing in the diaspora for a while. You've been in the music industry for a very long time, singing in the choir and everything. And now, have you ever traveled apart from going to Nigeria to sing? Which other places have you ever been to sing as a Nigerian gospel artist, not as a Dutch, but as a Nigerian gospel artist?
America.
Okay.
And so we went to Europe. So we went back to Holland actually to sing Nigerian music. So that's quite nice.
Yeah.
So and
I'm going to ask the question. When you went back to Dutch, people that see you speak Dutch, you came back speaking English and you started singing in Nigerian language.
Yeah.
How did they feel?
Well, the Nigerian people, of course, they absolutely loved it. My own family was like, oh, all right, that's what she does now. Well, they just know I do my thing, so that was absolutely fine. But it's kind of nice going back to your own country and just, singing there in various events and, taking the culture back to them as well, really. We went to France as well, Germany. Yeah, so we've been around Europe, yes.
Okay. People are actually giving me some wrong answers, but I'm not going to read those ones now.
You are scared.
People wants to win the T-shirt, but they give me the wrong answers, But before we go ahead, I want you to sing this song. I just love the song you sang earlier on. Oluwa etobi, etobi, oh etobi. I want you to sing it again. I just love that song. I don't even know the reason why. Just let people hear it again, because people need to just hear it.
Oluwa etobi, etobi, oh etobi. Oluwa etobi, etobi, oh etobi. Kò sẹ́ni tá lè fi ṣàkàwé o etobi. Kò sẹ́ni tá lè fi ṣàkàwé o etobi. Olúwa.
Let me hear you sing it one more time.
Olúwa etobi, etobi, oh etobi. Olúwa etobi, etobi, oh etobi. Kò sẹ́ni tá lè fi ṣàkàwé o etobi. Kò sẹ́ni tá lè fi ṣàkàwé o etobi. Olúwa. Very nice.
Can I sing? No, I don't think
Yeah.
so. I'm not really good. I'm still learning.
You're good.
The king in the house.
Thank you very much for actually throwing your love and throwing everything. She's my fellow Nigerian woman. He's an Englishman, and we actually, giving you some rendition of, people love you around the world, because the thing is, seeing a Dutch person singing Nigerian music is kind of strange to a lot of people, and Nigerian people are very, very, very accommodating.
I'm proud of that. Language, and everything. I'm a Yoruba man.
People just love it. Before we go ahead, I'm going to have to give a shout out to Shola Adenugar. Happy birthday, Shola Adenugar. This is your boy Tikim. People call him G Money. I don't know if you know him. G Money, yes. G Money, today is his birthday. Happy birthday to you, many happy returns. God bless you and God lift you up high. Courtesy of TKM, Dorien, aka your boy Jesu, and AY Inspiration, and Mr. Jacobs right here in the studio with Chief Adebayo Adeaga, the director, CEO, editor in chief of Noble People, International Magazine and Noble People TV Incorporation and Noble People Radio, saying happy birthday to you, brother. Many happy returns. Where's the party at? You need to let us know where the party at. G Money.
Yeah.
Maybe
Holla,
tonight. Maybe tonight.
yeah. Tammy T, you still got it wrong. I said, what is the title of one of my track in my second album, Ayele? I didn't say my album Divine Connections. I said my album. Yeah. A lot of people was just talking about.
Maybe you can win the t-shirt.
A lot of people was talking about the Divine Connection. That's my last album. I don't know why people are talking about my last album. I've got like 3 other albums before that, so I don't know why people are talking about that. I'm not talking about my last album, Divine Connections.
The love one.
Yeah. Oluwatim Lane is one of the hit track
Yeah.
in my last album. I didn't know the reason why people are just
I like
playing
it, yeah.
You know, I just don't know why. And it's one.
There are certain tracks that just,
Yeah, but that wasn't the track that I really love. I love.
I know, but that's always the case.
Yeah, I love Jesus Shea because
Yeah.
it's like God, I thank you.
Yeah.
That was the one I
Yeah.
love most.
Yeah.
When we were doing the recording, one of my producers told me and said, you know what? Why don't we do an album in your name? And that was why we brought out this Oluwatim Lane. And Oluwatim Lane is my name.
Wow.
So we decided to create a track on my name. And
Yeah.
that was what I brought it. I didn't know why people were still talking about it, you know. But I would say that Oluwatim Lane is not my album that I'm talking about. I'm talking about my album Ayele. I want you to mention one of the tracks in my album Ayele. If you get it right, then you have the chance to win one of my t-shirts. So I hope someone will get it right soon, you know. Right, now, before we go ahead again, I want to speak about you. Oh, Obeki Bolaji is on the program.
Where the son?
Why don't, son?
Sir.
No, son.
That's okay to you, son. Sir. My brother. It's next to me anyway.
Yeah. I didn't even know he was on the program. I just saw it now. It just popped up. he was just saying share. I was thinking, who's that? I looked at it. Yes. Bolewati Felo Inshallah again Mokin said, wow, is an angelic voice you possess. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm glad.
I know.
I never know how to voice. I'm still learning from you. I didn't know that.
I think you know very well. Angelic as well.
Right. Now you've traveled around the world singing the gospel of God in the Nigerian language. I want to put you on the spot again. And this time I want you to sing a gospel in Dutch.
That's a very long time ago. You know what? That's bad, isn't it?
I want to put you in the spot.
De Heer regeert. De Heer regeert. Dat de aarde juicht. Dat de aarde juicht. Dat de aarde juicht. Dat het volk zich verheugt. Dat mijn God heert. So the Lord rejoices. You know it's in English. The Lord rejoices. The Lord rejoices. Let everybody rejoice to God.
There is one song that I like. I want to put you on the spot. I want to see if you know it. It's an English song, you know, and the song goes like this. You are great, yes you are. Holy One, you walk upon the seas, you raise the dead.
Very good.
Reign majesty, mighty God, everything that's good about you is great. You are great, yes you are, mighty God. You walk upon the sea.
You walk upon the sea,
you raise the dead. Reign in majesty.
You reign in majesty,
mighty God. Everything written about you is great. Everything written about you is great. You are great. You are great. You are great. Yes, you are great. You are great. Everything written about you. Everything written about you is great.
I love that song, by the
Yeah.
way. I really love that song. When you sing
Demons tremble at your presence.
presence,
What a mighty God you are. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Everything written about you.
everything written about you is great.
You see, everything written about you, God, is great.
Yes.
Everything about you is
It's a
great.
great song,
You
very
know, because
powerful.
you are great. You know, when demons hear the word of God, it trembles.
Yeah.
Trembles, absolutely.
You know, thank you for actually dropping all your loves and likes and you know your wow and everything. God bless. We're gonna take a short break, and we'll be coming back in a minute or two. And when we get back, we're gonna be writing up on the program. But before we go, I have a little surprise for you, pretty woman.
Okay.
So when we come back after the short break, I will tell you guys what the surprise I've got for this pretty woman. Not him, her. Because she's done a great job in the entertainment world in the diaspora. And this program is all about the entertainment world in the diaspora. Though we need to thank him for supporting
Yeah,
her.
absolutely. I
But
wouldn't be here without him.
she's done a great job. So
078-4764-6770. Wá kí ìwọ náà lè ní àyípadà rere nítorí Jésù lolúwa. God is Perfect Christian Center. Orí òkè pípé lọ́lọ́run. Àwọn ni wọ́n tẹ́ pẹpẹ àjọ̀dún ọdún karùn-ún tí Ọlọ́run ọba mi ti sọ ìṣọ́ òru ọlọ́jọ́ kan lọ́dún kalẹ̀. Àkòrí tọdún yẹn la pè ní àyípadà rere.
Ọlọ́run àyípadà mo tún ti dé o bàbá mi.
Àyípadà o.
Màmá yípadà rere wọnú ayé mi o bàbá.
Nítorí àyípadà rẹ̀. Mo képe ọ́ bàbá.
2 Samuel 6:11. Samuel kejì orí kẹfà ẹsẹ̀ kọkànlá. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi gbọ́ àkọsílẹ̀ Ọlọ́run nínú ìwé mímọ́. Àpótí ẹ̀rí gbé nílé Obedi-Odomu ará Gíìtì fún oṣù mẹ́ta gbáko. Olúwa sì bùkún fún Obedi-Odomu àti gbogbo ilé rẹ̀. Àtàmátàsé ni ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run tí ń jáde látẹnu òjíṣẹ́ rẹ̀ Evangelist Michael Olúṣẹ̀san bàbá 1010 JP. Ọ̀kan gbòógì tí Ọlọ́run ọba mi rán sí ayé òun ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yìí láti tán ìṣòro yòówù tí ń ja ẹ̀dá gbogbo. Ọ̀rọ̀ àṣẹ ń bẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni àdúrà ìtúsílẹ̀ ń bẹ. Àkókò mìíràn rèé láti wá bá bàbá àdúrà orí òkè pípé lọ́lọ́run pàdé lọ́dún yìí. Pẹ̀lú àmì ìyanu má lè gbàgbé. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ti wá sí ìṣòro ọlọ́jọ́ kan lọ́dún yìí ni wọ́n ti jẹ́rìí sí títóbi Olúwa. Tí wọ́n sì ń fi gbogbo ìgbà dúpẹ́ oore lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba tó pe ajínrere Michael Olúṣẹ̀san bàbá 1010 JP. Pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwẹ̀ àdúrà ohun ìtọ́sọ́nà Ọlọ́run tí bàbá ti gbà ní ti ọdún yìí yóò fi wáyé ní ọjọ́ 28 oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún 2018 28 September 2018 bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní déédéé agogo 10 lẹ́dí aago 5 ìdájí. Èyí ni ní gbọ̀ngàn Victory Church of Christ 2nd floor 10 to 22 Lamp Lane London E5 3PL. Àwọn buses tó dọ́dọ̀ wà ní bus 55 254 253 106 308 236 26. Lẹ́yìn tí ó gbé yín bọ́lẹ̀ ní King Edward Road bus stop láti bẹ̀ lọ ilé ìjọsìn wa ò láṣìmọ̀ rárá. 28 of September ọdún 2018 ọjọ́ Friday tó kẹ́yìn oṣù ló bọ́ sí ní déédéé agogo 10 lẹ́dí aago 5 ìdájí. Ẹ wò ó ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn ni Ọlọ́run ọba mi ti pinnu àyípadà rere fún nínú ìṣọ́ òru ọlọ́jọ́ kan lọ́dún yìí. Bàbá 1010 àmì àṣẹ pé Evangelist Michael Olúṣẹ̀san JP ti gbáradì láti rọ òjò àdúrà sórí àwọn ọ̀tá ìlọsíwájú rẹ̀. Àdúrà wíbẹ̀ jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀rí ojúkorojú. Fún àlàyé àdúrà tàbí ohun ìtọ́nisọ́nà ẹ pè sórí àwọn ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 07440514053 tàbí 07847646770. Wá kí ìwọ náà lè ní àyípadà rere nítorí Jésù lolúwa.
Nítorí àyípadà rẹ̀ o, mo ké pè ọ́ bàbá, àyípadà bàbá o, wípé o lè ṣe láyé mi.
God is Perfect Christian Center. Orí òkè pípé lọ́lọ́run. Àwọn ni wọ́n tẹ́ pẹpẹ àjọ̀dún ọdún karùn-ún tí Ọlọ́run ọba mi ti sọ ìṣọ́ òru ọlọ́jọ́ kan lọ́dún kalẹ̀. Àkòrí tọdún yìí la pè ní àyípadà rere.
Ọlọ́run àyípadà mo tún ti dé o bàbá mi.
Àyípadà o.
Màmá yípadà rere wọnú ayé mi o bàbá.
Nítorí àyípadà rẹ̀, mo ké pè ọ́ bàbá.
2 Samuel 6 verse 11. Samuel kejì orí kẹfà ẹsẹ̀ kọkànlá. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi gbọ́ àkọsílẹ̀ Ọlọ́run nínú ìwé mímọ́. Àpótí ẹ̀rí gbé nílé Obed-Edomu ará Gíìtì fún oṣù mẹ́ta gbáko. Olúwa sì.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy TK again, live on Nigerian Entertainment World in the diaspora alongside my sister-in-law, Evangelist Dorien Oluwamadupe Jacob, a.k.a. Oyibo Jason. Like I keep on saying, it's getting bigger and bigger every single time because if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Like I said, you can even see me flexing, right? I'm, you know, we right in the house and we're doing right here. You know? You know, when we see ourselves around in the diaspora and in them more, we always get excited and we will always like feel happy and everything. And it's been a long time. I've actually looked forward to actually sit down with you to talk to you. You know, like I'm glad I have a celebrity right here with me. You know, it's so good. I have a lot of people that's actually talking here, but I'm very sorry. I've got so much words that's coming through to me, and I don't even know where to start. So please, if I don't read what you're saying, don't get upset with me. Because we're running out of time.
Oh my God.
Noble People TV, love your music.
Thank you.
I love your music.
Bless you.
I adore your voice. And I know someday, if I'm going to do one of my album, I'm going to call you. We're going to do a collaboration together. You know, I have a label called Team Connections Music. And I'm actually promoting someone now in the diaspora called Eric Biblike. Okay. And this guy is a gospel artist as well, and he's on my label. And what I actually try to do is create a label, give back to the society in the entertainment world what they actually gave to me. You know, they gave me life, they gave me hope in the entertainment world. And what can I give back into the entertainment world? And that was the reason why this was born. And how to actually promote people, artists in the diaspora and get people to talk to their fans. And that was the start of this. And in the process of doing that, and with the grace of God, I started mine on the side called New Television, Nigerian Entertainment World Television, that advertise for people and everything. People that want me to advertise for them on the social media, I try to do that for them. And at the same time, TK comes in. My name is Team Connections. Yeah. You know, people know me all around as Team Connections.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
because I tried to create a label for myself, and I decided to create Team Connections Music. That's why people started calling me TKM. You know, I changed it from Team Connections to TKM because they are Team Connections Music. I want to bring people to my label and promote them, you know, upcoming artists. And to God be the glory, I've been trying to help a lot of people right here in the diaspora and in Nigeria as well. And I go around trying to interview people all around. And I give all the glory for giving me the strength and the energy to do it. But having said that, I admire your courage to sing gospel music and to go around the world proclaiming Nigerian music. You know, it's not easy someone dropping our own culture and proclaiming other culture around the world. You know, you will see some people getting upset with you that how come you leave my culture and promoting
that's one of the challenges, probably.
You know, so I adore you for that. But Noble People TV has been monitoring your your movement and everything for the past 2 years. In 2016-17, they were trying to give you an award, but you were kind of busy. 2017 and 18, they're trying to give you an award, but you were in town again. But not to think about that. Either you like it or not, we still have to give it to you.
Yes.
We still have to appreciate your effort into the music. So now, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Noble People International Magazine, I'm going to give you your first your first award that you decided to run away from getting in 2016-17, right here on Nigerian Entertainment World in the Diaspora. You can see this one is for, we actually kept it for you. It's all yours. And last year, for the effort that you put into the entertainment world in 2017-18, we still kept that for you again. That someday, we're gonna track you down. We're gonna drag you. We're gonna track you down. We're gonna drag you. We're gonna do everything.
On purpose,
And I give God all the glory. I didn't actually tell him what we actually have in stock. I just said, you know what? I just want you to come in the program. I want you to speak to your fans. But this is one of the surprises that I said we're gonna have
God
for you.
bless you.
So we give you this again, 2017, for you. You know, for a great job that you actually done in the entertainment world, in the diaspora, for proclaiming Nigerian music around the world and the gospel music to the level that people didn't even expect. You know, it takes almost 20 to 30 years to see someone sing on a stage that you've actually sung.
It's true.
To be honest with you, I'm not joking. It takes 20 to 30 years. No, serious. But for you, to take you like 2 or 3 years to get to that level, you know, it's a hard work.
You know what, we give God the glory though, because you know God will always take you. Would I ever know that I would marry a man from Mushin? No, we wouldn't. Yeah? You know, in Holland, especially where I come from. You know, you wouldn't even in Holland. There's hardly any black people that time.
Yeah.
So you know, it is. I think, you know, led by God with what we are doing and what we are trying to do. Yes, you know, we promote the Nigerian culture, but at the same time, you know, we want to give God the glory and spread the love around the world and say, hey, let's work together. We are all one in Christ. We need to step together and proclaim His name and yeah, that's what I will continue to do.
I want to implore you. If you're not going to say this little boy is telling you something.
Grandpa.
No, he looks young because of his hair.
You know, if you wouldn't say little boy, you know, entertainment world in the diaspora, especially in the Nigerian entertainment world, is really, really hard and it's very challenging at the same time. And sometimes you could get demoralized, and sometimes you want to have to sing somewhere and you expect people to play. And you get there, all the instrumentalist is not there, and you feel so down and so disappointed. Like, oh, I expect this guy. I understand where you're coming from, because when you go to Nigeria, before you even get on stage, you have about 20 different instrumentalists that you don't even know who to select. You get confused. But when you come to London, you start running up and down. You can't even get one. Then you start feeling so bad, you know. But that didn't kill your spirit. You still keep going. What I want you to do is to keep striving ahead. You know, I know you've only just started. You've been in there for a little while, but to me, you've only just started, because the sky is the limit. You know, and where we get to now, I've actually tried to put the microphone on the side and try to help. You know, rather than singing, I try to help people that want to sing. I know. You know, but
no, I get you.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's a lot of people that needs help.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
my heart actually go up to those people now. You know, people tell me, oh, why do you sing much? Why do you do this and that? But my heart actually go up to people that really want to sing, because I didn't have the chance. But I want to give chance to people.
With your experience,
absolutely. And that's the reason why I go from town to town, place to place, to actually help people.
Carry them out.
So you're blessing that way, isn't
so
it?
I just want you to keep doing this job.
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to stop. I want you to keep doing it. I've been monitoring you for so long, you didn't realize, but I'm still gonna keep monitoring you. You know, I'm gonna keep monitoring what you're doing and everything. But don't be upset when I call you sometimes. Say, listen, why do you do it that way? Why do you do it that way and everything? You know, I don't want to.
No,
you know,
we can't be proud of the music world. We have to listen to each other.
Yeah. So I'd love you to go more higher than the way you are today, because I'm very, very happy, and every time I see people do things in the industry, I feel so happy. And I've mentored a lot of people. I've trained a lot of people on instruments. I've mentored a lot of people to sing. And when I see them singing now, you know, not to even mention names, a lot of people in London that's very popular, I mentor them all. And I'm so glad. You know, sometimes when I go to parties and I sit down and I see them sing, it gives me joy. It gives me joy that, you know, that I mentor this person to be who he is today. And that gives me a lot of motivation to actually talk to people. So I want you to help other people coming up in the industry as well. You know, don't only sing. When you see people that needs help, give help. Yeah, try to give help so the entertainment world could grow more than the way it is. The entertainment world in the diaspora is really, really hard to maintain, but the thing is, it's something that you have to learn, and I'm so happy that you love it so much. But I want you to give a shout out to your fans and your friends and your family right in the diaspora, in the Netherlands or wherever they are around the world. Say one to two things to them.
Everybody in the world, Netherlands, UK, Nigeria, America, wherever you are watching from, I appreciate you. I so much appreciate you that you follow me, that you have taken me in as your family. You're calling me your wife. You know, you have absolutely been so great to me. I thank you for always being warm to me, for supporting me, and God bless you all. May God keep you. May God bless you for what you are doing for me, and keep praying. I will keep praying for you. Please keep praying for me. God bless you all. And of course, thank you very much to you and to Noble TV for what you are doing and for what you are continuing to do. Thank you for being a blessing to the world and to so many of us, to me, and thank you for having me here. God bless you. I really appreciate you. So.
No, you're a very great sister, and I hold you great to my heart every single time. And he's a very good friend and a very good brother to me. And we talk a lot sometimes when we meet, and despite you don't see us talk most of the time, but we do.
He's always everywhere. I don't even look anymore. I'll be somewhere.
He's a very good person with a very good heart, especially his brother as well, and we had a lot of conversations. But we didn't have the chance to work together. We didn't have the chance to work together, but we do talk a lot every time, and it's a great thing that he's actually supporting your dream. You know, when someone have a vision, have a dream, and has someone that support that dream and the vision, you know, it's something great. You know, it's not easy to come by. You know, so we say thank you to you, Mr. Jacob. You know, on behalf of Evangelist Dorien, Jacob, aka Jesu, and myself, TKM, we say thank you for supporting my sister and giving her the courage to actually do more. And I hope, you know, from the beginning till now, we're still going to have a lot of time for her to actually showcase our talent and everything.
Yes.
Right. Before I go ahead, next year, Jerusalem.
Yes.
Next year, pilgrimage to Jerusalem is going to be happening on the 4th of June, 2019, for 10 days. Spiritual Mother Hassan is going to be in charge of this pilgrimage, and she said with spiritual and inspirational and biblical, come on and retrace the footsteps of our Lord Jesus Christ. Next year, the 1st of June, there's going to be Jerusalem pilgrimage. TKM is going to be part of the pilgrimage. Noble People TV Chief Adebayo Adiaga is going to be part of the pilgrimage next year. courtesy of Pastor Elijah Kumoyi. He's actually taking us all the way down to Jerusalem. And I'm so happy, I'm so excited. Because from next year, you don't call me TKM no more, you call me JP. Yeah, you're going to call me, from next year, he was going to call me JP. So next year from the 4th of June to the 14th of June, is going to be Jerusalem pilgrimage. If you want to be part of it, you're going to have to contact Noble People TV, and you wouldn't regret going to Jerusalem. I'm going to be part of it. I'm going to be fasting and praying and everything next year because I want to be closer to God. You know, I was 50 this year. I'm the golden boy. So next year, so next year, my 51st, I'm going to be doing it in Jerusalem because I want to give God the glory for giving me, for sparing my life for 51 years. You know, 5 decades, not easy. No. You know, people see me putting on the t-shirt and jeans. They actually thought I'm a little boy. So next year, I'm going to be in Jerusalem giving God praises and adoration for keeping me for 51 years on this earth. So next year, if you want to be part of it, contact Pastor Kumi on Noble People TV, and we'll tell you what to do. Reverend Mother Asan, Spiritual Mother Asan, is in charge of it. So if you need to contact her, just get in touch with Pastor Kumi, and we can see how you can go about it. Pastor Kumi, if you're watching me now, please drop your number now so people can see and they will be able to contact you. Contact Pastor Kumi. I want Pastor Kumi to drop his number right now so people can pick it up and call you if they want to go down to Jerusalem next year, 1st of June 2019, to actually give God the glory for sparing our life. I've got this person following us all through the program. This person must love you so much. Yes, thank you, Pastor Komoyi. He's actually dropped his number now, which I'm going to read out. Bolawati Felo Shola Ogumakon says, sky is the limit. It's the beginning. You will continue to excel. May God continue to uplift you. Amen. And Wasi Olati Wale said, amen. And Roke Uwade said, thank you for coming on the program, Mr. and Mrs. Shaker.
Thank you for having us.
She's actually welcoming you on the program. Welcome you to Noble People TV, and I'm welcoming you to Nigerian Intimate World in Diaspora. And I hope when I call you again, you're gonna come back on this program to speak to your fans, because we have a lot of things to talk about. You know, we have a short time today. There's a lot of questions I need to ask you, but we didn't have the time to do that because we're so much running out of time, and I have to read people's comment and everything. Shewun Enjoluwa Odebi said your track is Ayele. No. My track is not Ayele. The title of the album is called Ayele. You know? Okay. Yes. The track of my album is Ayele. Yes. Yes, that's true. Yes, that's true. Ayele is one of the tracks of my album. Yes. So you got it right. Drop me a message on my inbox, Shewo Angel Lua Odebi, and I will send you a copy of my t-shirt to you. So whoever drops me their names and address, I will post it to you, and you can get it between now and next week Monday. Ilirolua said, well done, sir. Thank you very much. That's another good artist. He's been on the program again, Ilirolua. I know you know him. He's a very good artist. He walks around with Ayafe Olua and one other sister as well. Pastor Elijah Kumuyi says his number is 07872137950. 07872137950. That's the number to call if you want to be part of the Jerusalem pilgrimage next year, 20K, 2K19. You need to contact this gentleman, and he's going to put you on board. A lot of people is actually putting their name down now. Next year, the 4th of June to the 14th of June, everyone is going to Jerusalem. I'm going to be part of the Jerusalem pilgrimage. So when I come back on the 15th of June next year, don't call me TK no more. You're going to have to call me JP. That's my name for next year, because I'm going down to Jerusalem. I want to get close to God. I want to get close to my Creator, and I want to give God all the... I've been close to God anyway, but I still want to be closer again. You know? So we want to improvise on that. Or you can act, if you want to call this number for the pilgrimage, is 078-07984-634-4898. That is the number to call. You need to call this number if you want to go for Jerusalem pilgrimage. Yes. Bolubatife Ogumakun said, want to hear you speak Yoruba. Who do you want to hear speak Yoruba? Me or Oyibo Jesu or Mr. Jacob? Who do you want to hear to speak Yoruba? Ogumakun, you need to let me know. Oh, okay. I want to hear Mrs. Dorien speak Yoruba.
Eshe Adupe. Shiwakpa Bauni. I know it's very, very basic, I'm telling you.
Okay. Bolubati Fel Inshallah Ogumakun, you can see that she's actually speaking in Yoruba now. So I hope you.
Yes. Let my t-shirt go to her.
She's already got one.
My t-shirt.
Yeah. What size do you use?
Ask her. I don't know her size.
Okay.
You know I've won one.
Yeah, you want one?
Yeah, let the t-shirt go to her.
Okay, so that means she's gonna have two.
Is she two?
Yeah, because
she's already got one.
She's already got one.
She's already got one.
Don't worry, I'm going to buy my own.
Okay.
But let that one go to her.
So that means she's gonna have two.
Yeah.
Okay.
One for
Okay. No problem. What about the inshallah? He said he's gonna give you the t-shirt that he actually won. So please drop me a message on my inbox and let me know your size, and I will send it to you. The sizes I've actually got is small, medium, and large. So let me know which one you are, and I will send it across to you. And she's actually asking you. You said, "I want monko."
Oh what?
What?
I
know what you're saying. How are the kids? Yeah, I know. How are the kids? I knew what you were saying, but I didn't know what to answer you.
She got it. You know, I'm not even gonna play with it. She got it. You know, Evangelist Dorien, Jacob. Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you for having me.
I'm very excited. I'm very happy. You know, it's been a long time I have the chance to speak to you like this.
I know.
It's over 12 years that I have the chance to speak to you like this. Yeah, and I'm actually glad that I have the chance again tonight to speak to you.
Very nice.
Thank you for coming. And I hope someday when I call you again, you're going to come down on the program to speak to your people. Because I know I'm going to call you back again very soon because I've got other things that we need to talk about. Yeah. And when the time comes, I will call you. It's just that I've got so much things in plan. I'm flying down to Nigeria again in November. So I've got to go 4 weeks. I've got other people that are actually going to do things.
Yeah.
But I've got some shows that I need to do in Nigeria in November and December. So good. I'm flying down in November to Nigeria. So you guys watch out. Area Garden in Kwara State in Dorien. Watch out. And we're doing 3 in 1. We're going to be having appreciation night and Garden of the Stars. And we're going to be launching an live album recording in the studio right in Kwara Hotel in Dorien Area Garden. We're going to have an artist like La Costa from Ibadan, Also Wonder, Akins from Lagos, Timmy Wonder from Lagos. We're going to have a lot of artists coming down on the program that day. You know, it's going to be blast up. You know, I'm going to be there too, giving you some like kind of hip hop. I'm going to be giving you some hip hop, reggae, dancehall, Nigerian high life, and everything. I'm going to be right there to give you a lot of my lyrics over there. You know. I'm going to be right there. People think I'm not going to come down, but I'm telling you, it's all over the social media, it's all over the town that I'm coming down for this program in Dorien, and I'm going to be there. So keep watching this space, like I keep saying, because if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Yeah. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Next week, Thursday, 9 o'clock UK time to 11 o'clock. TKM is going to be back on Nigerian Time and World in the Diaspora, right here on Noble People TV. The person I'm bringing down is DJ Ultimate DJ Ultimate. DJ Ultimate is coming right here on this program next week, Thursday. Like I keep on saying, it's getting bigger and bigger every single time. This is your boy Tiki here. Thank you for watching Nigerian Time and World in the Diaspora on Noble People TV. Keep supporting us. Keep supporting us. I've still got a lot of surprises coming down for you guys. This is the prize I'm brought in down today. Sooner or later, I'm going to bring another prize, and if you win, then that shouldn't be any problem. You will win all these prizes. Today is a t-shirt. Next week, I'm going to ask the question again. Whoever wins is going to have the chance to win this t-shirt. So after that, I have another surprise for you if you get my questions right. This is your boy TKM. Next week, Thursday, 9 o'clock UK time. I'll be right back here on Nigerian Time and World in the Diaspora with your boy, DJ Ultimate, right here on. Don't get it twisted. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Èmi ọmọ yín o, èmi orúkọ mi ò yí padà. Èmi Olúwatímilẹ́yìn ọmọ Kẹ́hìndé ọmọ Fálàyè táwọn èèyàn pè ní Team Connections Music. Èmi tọkùnrin tí èmi tóbìnrin kó lọ́nà tó ká lórí bí olè jọkọ̀ jálè. Èmi adógbàhùn gbàgòrò ògiri àlàpà tó wọlé obìnrin tó lóyún ọ̀sán gangan èmi kankan lè yàn. Èmi mo sọ o, wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ lómi ìṣe mí. Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó mọ̀ dídá agogo 9, èmi ọmọ yín Team Connections máa tún padà wá. Ẹ má yí padà, ẹ má yí rí ẹ o, ó ṣá tínrín kò ṣá pàápàá ó ṣá tínrín ní dídá agogo 9 ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ èmi ọmọ yẹn máa padà máa bá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀. This is your boy TKM in the house again, and I can tell you next week Thursday at 9 o'clock you'll be right here with DJ Ultimate. Don't get it twisted.